What's up, everybody? Out here in the garage, just trying to put together another, like an intro video, less than 10 minutes that sums up, what I'm trying to do. So basically, the world's going to shit, right? I'm just a regular dude, went to college, got a few degrees. Long story short, I just wanted to bring something fresh to the table. And I think that I have photos and videos of the moon that no one's ever seen, right? So that'll be like my fresh perspective, like something that I can bring to the table that I don't think anybody else has. There's two other guys, 20 years of authors and YouTube and fucking blogs and this shit, that you got to wade through a lot of dog shit to get to the stuff that's worthwhile. And there's a couple guys that I had in mind in particular. One is Zachary Hubbard. He does something called Gematria Fake News 25 right now, and it ain't because he likes 25, it's because his channel's been deleted like 20 some fucking times. Gematria is just an ancient practice of coding letters to numbers and numbers to letters. Before Gematria, or Gematria, however you pronounce it, it was isopsephies. Before that, it was probably something else. The shit's been around forever, but he shows you, why you have a 26-letter alphabet, how all this shit is encoded. Every piece of news, sports, media, entertainment, most of the time down to your local news, it's all, encoded. People getting killed by the numbers, getting arrested by the numbers, getting elected by the numbers, fucking going into disgrace by the numbers, getting, you name it, and it's by the numbers, and it's the same numbers over and over again. And Zach has been in it, for like a fucking decade, day in, day out, showing the same number patterns that are an absolute mathematical impossibility to be happening every fucking day with the same subjects year after year, right? So the ciphers is very elementary math, right? A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, down to Z is 26, right? The second one is the alphabetic order backwards. Z is 1, Y is 2, down to A is 26. The next two ciphers are the exact same thing, except you're adding the rules of numerology, right? That's the four most commonly used ciphers. Zach touches on it quite a bit. Manly P. Hall, Secret Teachings of All Ages, 1926 or 29, I can't remember. And there's a couple other books too that he references, other than his own, obviously. Number Games, Letters and Numbers. Just buy the fucking books and read them. You just might not be something that you see right away, but after you see how all the politics and the sporting events and the music, it's all tied together. It's not about what's actually happening. It's more about like the numeric value of the word and the letters and the vibration that it does and that kind of shit. So for the past 10 years, Zach's been, picking championships for every fucking major sport, given all kinds of evidence, I think, that evidence that this is not a physical reality, right? Alex Smith breaks his fucking leg in half 33 years to the day that Joe Theismann did it. Same yard line, same down and distance, same leg. Joe Theismann was even caught saying some weird shit like he's got a son named Alex, or a stepson, or some shit. But all those things, down to exactly the same thing. And then Aaron Rodgers, Vinny Testaverde, something similar. Devin Booker, Steve Nash, something similar. Like, Alex Smith didn't sign the contract with the Illuminati and said, here, break my fucking leg. Like, something else is afoot, right? So again, evidence that this is not a physical reality, right? And then the other guy is Jason Brashears, right? His is Archaics is the work that he does. This guy catches a bid when he's like 17 years old, does the next like 26 years in prison, and long story short, stays in the prison libraries. Texas got some of the oldest prisons in the country, and Old ass prison's got old ass books, so he's reading 100, 200, 300+ year old books for 2 decades plus, and put a chronology of the planet together, like a real actual chronology from authors of the time. Nothing after definitely nothing after World War One. He's got multiple data sets for every fucking thing that ever comes out of his mouth. Whether people are turned off by the term simulation theory, but that's, it's simulation because we don't have a word that describes what the fuck this actually is, because it's beyond a simulation, Anyway, so Zach's been going for the last 10 years, showing you that your reality from day to day is scripted. No question about it, right? Jason can take you back over the entire written history and show you that the entire thing is fucking scripted, like for all of written history. It's cylindrical in nature, and he does these isometrics. 1972 is basically equal to 2024. So all that shit that happened in 72, like, apparently is going to pop off in 2024. He's been right about, Zach and Jason have both been right about, amount, a whole bunch of shit. So, between my personal observations and the work of these two guys and every author that they're into, because they got the receipts for everything, you know what I mean? These aren't fucking theories anymore. Like, this is the way shit goes. So between my observations and these two guys showing evidence that this isn't a physical reality, that it's scripted, and it's happened multiple times. How many fucking times have we done this? It takes a couple 100 years to go, from a fucking horse to, I don't know, fucking Hadron Collider, whatever the fuck. It takes a couple 100 years to do that. And then one of Jason's main things is that every 138 years, shit hits the fan on this planet. And the last one was 1902, like a reset. Anyway, not a physical reality. My own observations, the work of these two guys, the whole fucking flat earth and spinning ball is just fucking nauseating, right? So I'm from up north. I can go out on the water, and on a clear day, I can look at the Statue of Liberty from 40, 50, 60 miles out. Shouldn't be possible. I think the math on that is it should be at least a couple thousand feet below sea level at 40, 50 miles out. There's a bridge in China, 102 miles long, longest bridge in the world. End to end, 102 miles. That should be, I think it's over 2 miles of spherical drop, and there's nothing, right? You can go on BitChute and whatever, see dozens and dozens of pilots go through. They ask them the questions: is the Earth round or is it flat? Well, more flat than anything. All these pilots, these guys are flying every fucking day, and they never fucking tip up the nose of the plane. At some point, you got to account for it, and they never do. 3 astronomers in the 1890s triangulate the positions, observe a spot in the sky. 6 months later, come back, do it again. Nothing. No parallax was observed. No parallax was observed. I can see the Statue of Liberty from 50 miles out on a clear day. You don't live on a round ball, and you don't live on a spinning fucking... you don't live on a spinning fucking ball, and you don't live on a flat earth. You live in a goddamn Harry Potter something, I don't know. But it's neither. And if for no other fucking reason, you should know that it's neither, because those are the only 2 options that they gave us. Flat earth or a spinning ball, fuck you, neither. All right, pictures should be up soon. Pictures, videos, photos, whatever you guys want. The channel is going to be called Craters on 201. 201 is the Jesuits' favorite number, and the gematria shit ties back to the Jesuits in the 16th century. 16th century, all the shit's happening. They're doing the Bible. They're taking the English language global. They're going to the heliocentric model of the earth. All this shit is happening at the same time. Can't remember where the fuck I was going with that, but I'll have up some pictures, and I'm going to show that there are no craters on the moon. There are no craters on the moon, not a fucking one. No craters. And I'll show you that. So the channel's craters on 201. The word moon in gematria equals 21. 0 is a null value. So 201, 21. Craters on 201. But it's like a sarcastic overtone, obviously, because I'm saying that there are no craters on the moon at all. Yeah, I'll put some shit up soon. And, you know, get the flat earth and get the spinning ball shit out of your head.